Here I was, thinking that we were going to get some new stuff at E3, but then the leaks happened, of course, and now we got this awesome news. Alright, so for those of you that don't know yet, Ryu and Roy were just sort of confirmed for Smash Brothers with a leak. Pretty much showed their all-star and classic mode endings. You know, those endings with the music playing. And that's pretty awesome. I did not expect it, because when I heard rumors about Roy and Ryu being in there, from like leaks of the 3DS version having music like from Street Fighter and Fire Emblem, but I initially just didn't believe them, mainly because honestly, leaks are something that, you know, especially after the Rayman leak that we had earlier that looked so real but turned out to be fake. But, you know, it just, leaks in general, I tend not to believe, even if the evidence is like, like the Palutena leak I didn't believe, but Palutena later came into the game anyway, but even then, I could still tell the leaks were fake. You know, you can tell, actually, you know, if they're fake or not. But yeah, Palutena was in the game, but the leaks were fake, so they were just something that came up. They probably the people who made them probably didn't even know that Palutena was going to be in the game in general. With that said, though, I heard about the leaks for the 3DS version, and I didn't believe them. Especially Ryu. To me, it was like another Capcom character. I mean, I know Nintendo and Capcom are good, like in good cahoots with each other now. You know, Mega Man and such. But I don't really know if they would actually put another Capcom character. Especially Street Fighter, because Street Fighter is not coming out on a Nintendo console. It is only going to come out on PS4. Street Fighter V is only coming out on PS4 and PC. No Nintendo whatsoever. So why would they even want to have Ryu in there? I mean, why don't they have someone like, I don't know, the guy from Ghosts and Goblins or something like that? But even then, I didn't think another Capcom character was coming. And then there was Roy, which was a lot more plausible. I could see him coming back, but just not the leaks. Again, it was like Palutena, where the leaks were fake. But Roy could have had a chance of coming back. You know, I can see it, especially because there's not that many Fire Emblem characters. Well, okay, there is a lot of Fire Emblem characters now, but still, when compared to like Mario and Pokemon and all that, you know, it's not as many. So. But I initially didn't believe these leaks. I didn't really follow them like other people did, because honestly, I just didn't think it was true. But seeing those victory animations, I think it's pretty much safe to say it changed my mind. We actually got to see them moving. They move really well and everything. It looks so real. If this does turn out to be a hoax, which 99.98% sure it's not a hoax, it's real, then I'll be surprised, like the Rayman leak was so good. But this time we actually get to see gameplay of them. And the gameplay actually does look legit. So with that said, I'm really excited. Ryu, I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan, but it is awesome that we got a fighting game third-party character, and we got him in Smash Brothers. Because Street Fighter is still kind of a big deal to Nintendo, since it was big on the Super Nintendo and the arcades. Mostly in the arcades, not so much the ports, but, you know, still. But with that said, it was on Nintendo console, so I can see why Ryu could be in there. I just didn't think he was going to be, but this proved me wrong. Roy, I didn't really play much of Roy in Melee, but that's not to say I didn't want him back. I still liked Roy, I just liked Marth a lot better. But I wouldn't be angry if Roy was back. I actually think it would be kind of cool if he was back, because to me, he's a better clone of Marth than Lucina is, because at least Roy has a few differences, especially now that Marth's moveset has changed a little bit. So now Roy's is pretty much the same as Melee, so now he's actually more of a different character now. And they're probably going to give him some more moves to make him better than he was in Melee, because Roy was just okay in Melee. He was better than Mewtwo was in Melee, and I really like Mewtwo in Smash 4 now, so. With that said, it's really awesome that these characters are coming, and it does open the floodgates for more third-party characters now. I mean, yes, Sakurai did say that, you know, for the Smash ballot, Nintendo says, any character is welcome. We'll even take third-party requests, which is why I actually think Banjo-Kazooie might actually be a possibility in Smash Brothers, if only because Microsoft wouldn't mind seeing that, and of course because Banjo-Kazooie is so requested. With that said, though, I didn't expect a third-party character that wasn't from the Smash Ballot to be coming before the Smash Ballot ends, because the Smash Ballot's only going to go until October. I didn't expect a new third-party character this early, and that's pretty awesome that we got one. So, you know, enough about me gushing over the fact that this is awesome news. I can't wait for the mini direct to actually see the trailers, because that's actually I want to see how those trailers will work. Anyway, enough talking about that and that awesome news. I actually want to go over a bit of what I think should be future DLC. Not so much in terms of characters, but in terms of other stuff that we could get. For one thing, more stages. There's not a whole lot of stages, or at least not a whole lot of new stages in Smash Wii U. We mostly got a lot of old stages, and yeah, admittedly the Wii U version does have the better of the old stages. It does have a lot of favorites. That's nice and all, but I would have liked a few new stages. In fact, what they should do is take the 3DS stages, update them into HD, and put them as like DLC for like downloadable content for you know, all the new stages, not the old 3DS stages, just all the new ones, and then take them and then put them on the Wii U version via DLC. I think that would be really cool, because the thing with Smash 4 is that we got enough new stages for one whole game. The problem is they're making two, so they had to split the stages in half to sort of make them equal. And I think that would be nice if we got like all the new stages from the 3DS version and all the new Wii U stages like combined together, and then the Wii U version would probably have the most amount of stages of any Smash game. But as what we have now, it's no more bigger than Brawl is, which is disappointing. And I also would like to see a few other new stages as well for DLC. Hopefully we'll see them. I do know there's a Smash Direct coming up on the 14th, so we might see something there. With that said, though, that's the thing I mostly want to see. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. This is awesome news, and I can't wait to play as Ryu and Roy in Smash Brothers. I am the C-Man235, signing out.